Welcome back. It's The Cure on MTV's 120 Minutes. Robert Smith, you lied to us, man. You told us The Cure were never going to tour again.
I meant it at the time. It wasn't a lie. It wasn't a calculated lie, anyway. I was just mistaken.
What made you change your mind?
A combination of reasons. The desire to play, and I suppose the kind of feeling that a lot of people here wanted to see us again. So, I don't know, we like playing concerts. I think I've just forgotten all the reasons why I didn't want to do it again, and I've remembered all the good parts. It's been driven home to me again, the bad parts.
Well, you're right. There are millions of people who are very, very glad you changed your mind. And for this tour show, can you describe your stage set to us a bit?
No. It's impossible.
Like that, really.
A bit like a pretzel.
Yeah, you're right, actually, it is. It is very much like there are large pretzels all over it, and there's like bed springs and many coloured lights and stuff. It's not, there's no theme to it, I don't think. We're not really sure, actually, what it looks like, because we haven't seen it.
You'd have to ask Roy.
Yeah.
Well, so far, you haven't played many of the early stuff as far as your song list goes. You've been playing a lot off your latest album, Wish, some off Disintegration. Are you going to add some more early songs to the set, or have you decided you don't want to do that?
I don't think that's true. We've played, we've played at least 15 pre-Disintegration ones since we've been here, at least.
Oh, maybe the New York show, then. I got a playlist, and it seemed to be more...
Oh, we don't stick to the same list every night.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good grief, no.
Well, a lot of bands do.
Yeah, I know. No, I mean, obviously, we want to play the new songs because they're fresh and exciting for us. I mean, we're not going to cut out, like, old favourites because, obviously, like, if the audience want to hear them, we're going to play them. But it changes, you know, we draw from a long list of songs. We just play what we feel, really.
Okay, well, let's play the first video from your latest album, Wish. This is The Cure with High. Stick around for more of The Cure on 120 Minutes. Cure, Robert, was making that a bit nerve-wracking?
It was painful. It wasn't really nerve-wracking. It didn't turn out very well, that video. It's about one of the worst ones we've made with Tim, I think.
Now, was it his idea, you know, strapping you to the kite and all that?
Yeah, we work in tandem with him to start off with, but I think with the High video, we kind of diverged at some point. He lost the thread, I think, a bit of what we wanted to do. But yeah, all the things like that, like strapping me to the kite and chucking us in water, was always his idea. He thinks it's funny. I think the funny side of it's run out, to be honest. But...
Are you scared of heights, actually?
I am, yeah. Well, not really. I suffer from vertigo. I did when it went up to its highest point. I felt very uncomfortable, which is why he did it, I suppose.
Because it seemed like you were exploring that with, you know, the Just Like Heaven video when you're crawling around on the cliffs and stuff, too.
Yeah, yes. Although it wasn't a real cliff, so it wasn't quite as upsetting as being on the kite. That wasn't a real kite either, was it? Let's be honest.
Oh, no, the millions of Cure fans are now disillusioned. Well, we're going to take a look at the new Cure video, Friday I'm in Love, in the second 60 of MTV's 120 Minutes. Their 92 US tour hits Washington, D.C. on Monday and Tuesday. They're playing the Capitol Center, and it continues Wednesday at the College of William and Mary in Williamsburg, Virginia. The tour stretches through late July. A few more dates should be added, and tickets are still available for most of the shows you see here. Right now, back to videos and a world premiere from Matthew Sweet's third album. Welcome back to MTV's 120 Minutes. Wish is the latest Cure album. The album before that was Mixed Up, which was a bunch of Cure songs remixed by some of the new dance producers. Robert, looking back on it, was it a success, do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was all the way through. There was a lot of divided opinions at the time, and even now I think. Well, I think in retrospect that a lot of people, having sat down or stood up and listened to it, have changed their minds. I think at the time people were sort of wary of it because they thought we were somehow compromising things that we'd done. But in fact, like, the bulk of that album existed anyway. The remixes were there. We just put them all together, and we decided that we'd do some extra ones just to make it more entertaining. But I think it's good. I didn't like that kind of like inverted snobbery of like what we'd done in the past as sacrosanct. You couldn't meddle with it because like things like the Forest remix, I thought it was just really entertaining. But it was just a dance album. It wasn't like it didn't really influence what we were going to do next. It was just something that I thought would be refreshingly different for us.
Now, people have characterised the new Cure album, Wish, as not exactly happy-go-lucky, but definitely more upbeat than the last album, Disintegration. Do you see it that way?
I think that it's as with Disintegration, and the initial response was that it was a very doomy album. It's just like it was based on one listen, I think a lot of the reviews, and it got sort of like stuck with that tag. And then again, when it was like re-evaluated and people realised it had like Love Song on it, Lullaby and Pictures of You and Fascination Street, it wasn't actually just like doom and gloom. I think with Wish, a lot of people have picked up on High and Friday I'm in Love and Doing the Unstuck, and they've kind of ignored the depth of the record. I suppose overall it has a kind of more buoyant feel to it than Disintegration, but I think it's really heavy compared to Disintegration. Like there's like loads of wild guitars and stuff on it. So I think when people listen through to it a few times, they'll appreciate that it's more varied. I think just calling it an upbeat album's a bit tame, really.
OK. Now, the new video from Wish is Friday I'm in Love. Tell us a bit about the making of this one.
Well, after the debacle of making High, which was 2 days spent scowling at everyone, we decided that we'd do a video that took an evening, and we threw in it some of our favourite ingredients, which was beer, curry and Friday night, and we just got on with it, basically. They just filmed, we did it about 5 times, and they just like ran the cameras, and we just had fun, basically.
And this is the result, Friday I'm in Love from The Cure. Good luck on the tour.